Making the most of these events is key, because these adventures create milestones in our lives, and what better way to document these milestones than through books? Milestones, big or small, but they all hold a special place in our hearts. The accomplishments may be personal, such as graduating from school or getting a promotion at work, or they may be shared with others, such as getting married or even having a child. These books can serve as a reminder of the hard work and dedication that went into reaching that goal. They can capture the memories and emotions associated with it, and they can be cherished for years to come. No matter what the milestone is, capture it in a book.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Kamika Ruth Taylor, and welcome to the launch of Fundamentals of Animation. And it's a happy occasion, but for those of us who are Brazilian fans like myself, oh my goodness, our side is going home. But despite all of that, I am happy for those who are tuning in. Let me know where you're joining from and put some comments, some notes of congratulations in the chat for Sameque on this amazing feat of publishing her first book, Fundamentals of Animation, which is set to be a textbook. And so for this evening, we are going to be having a different kind of launch. It's going to be more of a conversation, getting to know Sameque and learning more about animation, learning more about the book, and we'll be having different persons just weighing in to convey their notes of congratulations on this fabulous feat of publishing her book. And so share the link, share the link, share the link. It is the book launch of Fundamentals of Animation, and it's an Amazon bestseller. And so we want to encourage you to go and get it. Our author for this evening is Sameque T. Nelson. She's a high school teacher specializing in animation and game design and digital media. She focuses specifically on story writing, character development, and graphic design. She earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Animation from the University of the West Indies. And when she's not teaching, she can be found writing fictional stories. She believes anyone can draw. Once you hold a pencil, you can draw. And so we're going to be learning more about her and more about the book. Now, Sameque entered Bamboo Sparks Publishing Prize, the Youth Publishing Prize in competition in 2025, and she emerged the winner. And this is a look at the certificate. So she was competing with several other young people, 18 to 25, and then we extended it to 18 to 30. This was the first we're doing that. And for a publishing prize of $3,000 US, that is almost $500,000 Jamaican dollars. She was able to win this prize, and the result of that is her Amazon best-selling book, Fundamentals of Animation, a guide for Caribbean students. And we captured some of the journey along the way. And before she joins us, I'm going to play a video that captures some of this journey and introduces you to the book. So once again, welcome, 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 and congratulations to Sameque.
Fundamentals of Animation. Hello, I'm Sameque Nelson, the winner of the 2025 Bamboo Sparks Youth Publishing Prize for my very first book, introducing Fundamentals of Animation, a companion guide for Caribbean students. Now, this book was created out of a necessity, realizing that there were very limited resources for teaching animation at the high school level. So, I bravely took on the task, and this textbook was born. It's simple yet informative, covering the history of animation, types of animation, pitching, intellectual property, you name it, it's in it, and it's coming out soon in January of 2026. Secure yourself a copy. Look out for it.
Hi, I'm Sameque Nelson, author of Fundamentals of Animation, a companion guide for Caribbean students, and this is my unboxing video. So I just got the package, here it is. So we're gonna open it up. Alright. There it is, moment of truth. Alright, there it is.
All right. And that was Sameque unboxing the first copy of her book that was approved right in front of her students. Congratulations. So we're going to bring the lady of the hour to the stage. Welcome, Sameque. How are you feeling? I think you're muted.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing. I'm glad to be here, and everyone that's online. And keep sharing it. Come on, guys, join in. There's a lot to learn. I'm really excited to publish my first book.
Yes, congratulations. And I'm happy we're able to capture some of that journey. So we are here and we want to learn more about you and your journey into animation. And so we also have a little video that talks about your journey into animation, and we are going to bring that up, and then we are going to have a nice little conversation. But just before we show that video, I want to ask this question. What are some of the different roles in terms of animation, the animation industry? For those who are looking to join this field, what are some of the capacities in which they could join this area? Talk to us a little bit about that.
That's a great question. Because usually when people think about animation, they just think about the animators themselves. But when it comes to any animation, it's a big team behind it. The next time you're watching any animated movie or series, just watch the credits go by and you just see all these names. You're like, oh, that's a lot of people, right? So you have to initially come up with the idea. So those who conceptualize, those who are good with ideas, narrative, that's one role they can have. You also have script writers, which is one of the areas I specialize in. So where you write out the story, essentially. You have your storyboarders who then take that script and create a visual representation of it. So if you're not so good at writing, you can always draw it in a storyboard, right? So those are more creative sides. If you're into sound, music, can be a sound engineer. You can be, create music, create whatever is going to play in the background. You can also do character design. So character design, we're creating the personalities and the colors and all the things that go along with characters. Background design as well. So whatever environments different characters are in. So you have those as well. So those are more on the creative side. You also have the not so creative side of being a director. So if you're good at telling people what to do, you can be a director. Producer, who just throws all the money at it to get it done. And then there are areas that go less recognized, such as those who do like the accounting, because you need to pay everybody on the team, and your lawyers, because sometimes animations they might use like copyrighted music or things that you need to ensure you get good legal standing. So I think for anyone interested in the animation industry, there's somewhere for you to fit in.
Awesome sauce. And so we are going to learn a little bit more of your journey into animation because this book tells your story briefly, and it also teaches for those who want to get into this industry what's the history of animation and things like that. So it's a useful resource. And so you said you don't actually do the animation, but you do the storyboarding and the script. And so what we did was to take part of the book, or what you did with your team, to take your story from the book and animate it. And so we are going to bring that up just now so that our viewers can learn a little bit more of your journey into animation. So viewers, for those of you who are already authors or thinking about it, this is another way you can market your book and promote it and bring the book to life. You can actually get portions of it animated. And so this is what Sameque did. And so we're going to learn about her journey into animation. And this is very early in the book. So let's go. All right. Let me know if you can hear.
Sameque Nelson's adventures into animation warrant their own cartoon series. Her story begins at an early age, from watching classic cartoons such as Tom and Jerry, Top Cat, and Felix the Cat, to her introduction to Japanese animation. The stories, themes, and creativity were the driving forces behind her interest. From watching the two-dimensional characters get up to mischief, she knew this was the field she wanted to be in, to bring joy and happiness to the masses, though she did not know it yet. Throughout her early years, Sameque quickly realized that doing art for a living was not particularly encouraged. She found difficulty in answering the "what do you want to be when you grow up?" question. Unsure of how to bring her ideas into visual form, she opted to put her stories down on paper, writing every situation with descriptive accuracy. Inspired by Sunday newspaper comic strips like Calvin and Hobbes and the Archie comics, Sameque soon decided that she would become a cartoonist, even going so far as to defend this career choice in an assignment for her personal development class. However, she realized that this was not enough. She wanted the pictures to move, but how? As she was applying for sixth form at Arden High School, she found her opening. Her eyes went straight to the animation and game design subject selection box. Nothing else mattered. She had found the first step toward making her dreams a reality. In 12th grade, she placed 4th overall in the region and, striving to outdo herself, placed first the following year. This led to her matriculating into the BFA animation program at the University of the West Indies, where, in her final year, she was awarded the most outstanding BFA animation student for the 2021-2022 academic year. It is no surprise that after completing this degree, she found herself the new animation and game design teacher at her alma mater, imparting her knowledge to the next generation of animators. This new experience challenged her in ways and shifted the way she thought about animation education. Her students and the experiences from that first year inspired her to compile this book. Yes, the very one you are reading right now. She continues her pursuit of storytelling as she specializes in script writing, storyboarding, and graphic design.
All right. And to learn more, we want to encourage you to go and get the book. And some, if you are watching the credits, you'd see like Darren Wright and Odane McDonald, and you're gonna be hearing from them as well. So I like that captured our attention and it was very good. So it is a big team effort. Now with AI, Sameque, how is AI affecting the animation industry? And do we need all of the persons, the roles that you describe? Are those roles still necessary given the advancement of AI? And especially with this World Cup, I saw a lot of animation by content creators that has kept the World Cup very much alive and interesting on social media. So what are your thoughts on AI and the roles in animation currently?
Okay, so another great question in regards to the use of artificial intelligence in the animation industry. So, trying to do a bit of research on this. To my understanding, AI has been used before in animation, but that was really to make the process easier and smoother, especially in regards to animating itself, where different programs or software where it would fill in certain gaps in the animation. But from what I've been seeing recently, like I said, online you'll see AI generated videos. There are also AI generated series that are really popular, like on TikTok, that I've heard of. So to some extent, I think it's divided. I don't really have a definite position. I don't. I'm more on the not using AI side. If you're using it to just do everything, if you're using it to assist you, say you're working on an animated project and you find a difficulty coming up with certain ideas, then you can punch that into Gemini or ChatGPT and get some inspiration there. If it is you have a script that's written and maybe you don't have an editor, you don't know where to find an editor, maybe find one that's good with script writing, can edit the script for you and point out where there are errors. So I see it more where you're using AI as a tool to assist and to flesh out certain ideas, or maybe you're trying to find a specific reference and you're not finding it doing a regular Google search, or probably trying to compile a lot of information in one place instead of like doing a lot of Google search came from just punching the question into AI system, AI, what do they call it again? But yes, go into something like ChatGPT or Gemini, and you'll get your results a little faster. So I think it can be used to speed up the process. But I know in the industry itself, there is a divide as to whether or not it should be used and how you should use it, and so that's my views on it.
That kind of thing. I see Odane McDonald saying that's why you didn't use AI to do the voiceover. No, I am AI positive, and I like AI as an assistant. But the thing is so developed that some of them you can just you put in the script and it does everything, or it's the industry is advancing. AI is disrupting everything. So we talk about that, but let's turn up the heat a little. What is what are your top three AI, not AI, animated films? What's your favorite? And I want folks in the chat to tell me what are your favorite animated films or movies. So let's start with Sameque. What are your favorites?
Okay, so my favorites, like, do I have a number? Can I just keep going, like top three, top five?
Keep going until I tell you to stop. Let's see what the chat is also saying.
Okay, so I have a lot of favorites, I guess, and my favorites for different reasons, but I won't get into the reasons. I think my all-time favorite is Pixar's Wall-E. That's about the future and the cute little garbage robot. That's one of my favorites. Finding Nemo is one of my favorites as well. I also like Tarzan and Lilo and Stitch, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, and if I can keep going, I like Mulan as well. That's my favorite one for the those who like the Disney princess movies. I like Mulan. Regards to stop motion, I think my favorite stop motion is Kubo and the Two Strings. Whenever I mention it, people are like, "What?" And then I show them a clip. They're like, "Oh, that!" I'm like, "Yes, it has a name." So that's
Yeah.
a stop motion that I really like.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Well, you can
there are
stop there.
others. Well, these are the ones that are more readily coming to mind.
Come to
Um,
mind.
oh, How to
Joy
Train Your
is
Dragon,
saying that,
all three
yeah,
movies. How to Train Your Dragon, I like those as well.
okay. Well, you can stop now. Joy is saying that she likes BOJ. BOJ's one
Oh,
on inflation.
yes,
No, I don't know a lot here, and so I need you to educate us. Camelia says she likes Shrek. Would you say Toy Story is an animation film as well? Okay,
yes,
I
it
like
is. Yes, it is
I like Toy
actually.
Story.
Yeah, actually, it made animation history. It's the
Ah,
first movie of its kind. It's the first fully computer generated feature length film. So that very first Toy
ah.
Story, it's animation history actually. Yeah.
Okay, wow, wow, wow. So what about Lion King? No mention of that.
It's one of my
Nobody don't
favorites.
like
It's not one
Lion
of my
King.
favorites. I
Oh,
like it.
it's
It's
not
one
one
of
of your
my favorites.
favorites. Oh gosh, I love Lion King. Glow says, my favorite is Coco.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that
And
one as
then
well.
Cordawa says, without it, and I guess he's talking about Toy Story, we wouldn't have the greatest Pixar movie, The Incredibles.
Oh yes. How can I forget that one? That's one of my favorites as well.
Awesome sauce. So educate me. What's the difference between a cartoon and an anime? Are they all part of the whole animation industry? What's the difference?
Okay, so they're all animations, yes. So anime at its core is really just any animation out of Japan. So anime is a Japanese word for animation. And then cartoon is usually what you call more American made or Western made. But interestingly,
Yes.
cartoon initially meant any animation that was for comedic purposes or that was funny. But at this point, cartoon, we use it as a broad brush for any animated feature, we just call it a cartoon.
All right. You see why you're the teacher? You're here to educate us. And that's why, people, you all need to go and get the book. All right, Sameque, we're going to give you a little talking break. And we are going to have congratulations from some of your friends and family. I know live in studio. I want your parents to gear up. And we also have someone who's very special to you. He sent in his note of congratulations, and he's been commenting in the chat. That's Odane McDonald. He's an operations manager and a very close friend of yours. So I invite him to come on up and tell us all you can to congratulate, bring greetings, and big up Sameque on this achievement. Send up some hearts, make him welcome.
Oh, live right now?
Live right now.
Okay, let me give him some space.
All right, Mr. McDonald, take it away.
So as you guys have, hello, good afternoon. As you guys have been able to see, this is not just an animation teacher. This is an animation expert. A lot of people, they have the theory. Some of them, they have the practical. Some of them have the connections. She has all three. And you need all three to make the foremost animation textbook in the Caribbean right now. So it isn't merely that you have other, it's not, you're not seeing it right now, but you guys, you know when you're gonna see it? When you buy a copy. There are not a lot of textbooks for you to, for the Caribbean, read and use as examples. This is flat out blueprint. This is the beginning, and this is just the beginning because there's a lot more coming. And to think that there is a field that doesn't have a lot of information, doesn't have a lot of work being done to help young people, to help Caribbean animators to join the international scene and to have one of our own take it upon herself out of compassion for her students, out of a passion for the field, and to write a book. That's that's quite impressive.
Yes.
And everyone to see the work that she does, to see the knowledge that she has, it's very motivating. So that's why we're all part of her. That's why I'm right here taking pictures and recording and making sure I tell everyone to comment in the chat, and I'm sharing around the link. Share the link, guys. Share it to your friends, to your family, share it to the little children so that they can be motivated and say, hey, I can be animated too. I can learn from Miss Nelson, forgive me. So that's my little 2 cents. I want to hand back over to the great animation expert right here.
All right. Thank you so much, Odane. And I know I was going to put this on her teachers from UE must be proud. And so we have Glow saying, super proud of my UE classmate. Glad you are setting the pace. So you are creating history, by having this animation text. And I trust that it will find favor and ground in the educational institutions so that more Caribbean people can get in the game. And with that said, we have a greeting from one of your lecturers from UE. She's the president of the Jamaica Animation Network, and that's Mrs. Chevanese Shevers White. And so she sent her greetings, and we are going to play that just now.
An animation textbook. I've known her since September 2019 when Hi, I'm Chevanese Shevers White, and I just want to congratulate Sammy, on this milestone of publishing an animation textbook. I've known her since September 2019 when she came in as a quiet-ish student in the BFA animation program. I've seen her grown as a creative. I've seen her grown as a leader. I've seen her grown in the anime community. And I'm just so proud of you. And, continue to reach for higher heights and just making all of us proud. Take care.
Thank you so much. So many people are proud of you, and we keep getting the comments. Very impressive. You know your stuff, Sameque. And with that said, we still have some more people bringing greetings. We're going to have one from Paul Gordon. He's a digital artist and he's your co-worker. So his is primarily by audio.
Proud and well-deserved milestone that reflects your passion, creativity. Good day, everyone. It is truly an honor to join you, even virtually, as we celebrate the launch of an incredible accomplishment. Ms. Nelson, congratulations on the launch of your book, The Fundamentals of Animation. This is a proud and well-deserved milestone that reflects your passion, creativity, and dedication to educating and inspiring others. Publishing a book is no easy feat. It takes vision, perseverance, and a genuine desire to make a difference. I have no doubt that the fundamentals of animation will become a valuable resource for students, aspiring animators, and creative professionals alike, helping them build their knowledge and confidence in the world of animation. As you celebrate this special occasion, I want to wish you continued success. May this book reach audiences far and wide, inspire countless readers, and be the first of many more publications to come. Congratulations once again, Ms. Nelson, on this outstanding achievement. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and passion with the world. To everyone attending today's virtual launch, thank you for being here to celebrate and support this wonderful milestone. Enjoy the event, and here's to the continued success of the fundamentals of animation. Congratulations, Ms. Nelson, and may God continue to bless you.
All right. All right, so that was Paul Gordon sending up his Congratulations. So we've been getting a little taste of the book here and there, and Paul is saying he wants it to be adopted and this resource to be used some more. So Sameque, I'm going to have you give us an overview of the book, and I know you have a PowerPoint to do that. So take it away.
Ooh, let's go. Oh, hold on. Just a quick second. All right, there we go.
All right.
There it is. Can you see it?
Yes, it's right there. So the floor is yours. Take it away.
And so, good evening again, everyone, or good morning or good night, wherever you're joining from, because I know people are all over the place these days. All right, so I didn't know me, Sameque Tino, so my book, Fundamentals of Animation, a companion guide for Caribbean students. All right, so you might be wondering, especially if someone said this saying like, hey, just check this out. It's like, what? Who is this person? All right, so I like to think of myself as being very ambitious, intelligent, and creative minded. Whenever I'm presented with a problem or something to do, I'm trying to find not just what's the best way, but a more innovative way to do it as well. As stated earlier, I received my BFA of animation from the University of the West Indies. And actually, currently, I'm doing a a master's of science in digital and social media communication. So you see, know all this stuff, right? So I would say my interests, my core proficiencies are in storyboarding, story writing, and graphic design. So I've taught animation, game design, digital media, and computer animation concepts. So that last one is at a local community college that we have, Homer Community College, so I have done that one, and we all know the book, not Homer, book Fundamentals of Animation, Companion Guide for Caribbean Students. So now, what to expect, really? So the book itself is divided into three sections. So you have Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, right? And they're very easy to get through, short sections to get through, right? It's easy to understand, and we start from the very beginning of animation to where animation is now and all the different aspects of it, right? And there are questions. I hope you're listening because there's some questions you'll get at the end. So it has questions and answers and activities that I use in class with my students, right? So it offers insight, it follows the syllabus for those doing animation at the Cape level, incorporates Caribbean culture and folklore, so that's what makes it different. So you might find other animation books out there, but they're specific. It's to just character design or how to do gesture drawing or how to just animate by itself. But to make this really effective for Caribbean students, I included things related to the Caribbean, like the statistics about the animation industry in the Caribbean, how we can use our culture and different aspects of the culture to incorporate into our own animations, right? And there's also at the back several terms that have their definitions, so you're informed all around in regards to animation. So what to expect? So this is just a little snippet of different topics that the book covers. History of animation, principles of animation, intellectual property, animation pipeline, and tips for pitching. So this and way more are in this little book here. Just a little tidbit of information. So if anyone asks you, hey, what is animation anyway? A quick, easy answer you can give them. Animation is the bringing to life of inanimate objects. And that's it. You know, there are other big definitions, so that's like the basic one, right? And if you didn't know, we have animation studios right here in Jamaica and across the Caribbean. As you can see here, in Jamaica, we have Listen Me Caribbean, Night Vision Media, Imagine Culture Media, and many more. Guyana has GAN Studios, Mass Global Media, Reinvent Media, and Domrep has Lone Coconut, Node Digital Solutions, and Ceraview Studios. And there are others across the Caribbean. Barbados has, I think Cuba has a few as well. All right, so just some facts if you didn't know, now you know. Snow White was the first feature-length animated film. Did you know that? So everyone loves Disney princesses, that's where it's coming from. Snow White is what made Walt Disney his millions, as it were. The oldest animation device is called the Magic Lantern. So it's like a really old version of a projector. That's how I like to describe it to my students. Initially, animations made in the 1900s to about the 1930s, they didn't have sound, right? You'd go to the theater and you'd have a big orchestra playing live to the animations that were playing on screen. And also, did you know that that study lamp that's in the Pixar logo that comes in and squashes the eye, it has a name. Its name is Luxor Jr., which is based on the animation that it's from. I think that's the first animation Pixar did that has the same name, Luxor Jr. So that's about it, right? You can order Fundamentals Animation, a companion guide for Caribbean students on Amazon, print and digital. Even if you don't have a Kindle, you can get the digital version. And if that's proving difficult for you, you can also order directly from me, the author, Sameque Nelson.
Thank you so much, Sameque. I learned something, and Corda is saying she didn't know that. K. Renee is saying very informative presentation. And so if you want Sameque to come to your school, come to your event, then you can invite her to come and share. As you can see, she's very knowledgeable. She's pursuing a master's in this area. And through this launch, you're actually seeing some of her work. And so we want to encourage you to get the book. If you're teaching at a school that has Cape animation and game design, get the book, add it to the library. If you are at Portmore Community College, it is good as a resource. Get it. If you want to introduce your children to this area from a young age, get the book and invite Sameque to come and share. So Sameque, we've learned a little bit more about the book, but what's your vision? What's your vision? Odin is saying more people need to understand the history behind it, and because they're just winging, So what's your vision for this book?
Oh, you're asking some great questions this evening. All right. So my vision, where I see the book taking people, I need to see the vision, as my students always said when they show me a blank sheet of paper. I need to see the vision. Right. So for my book, Fundamentals of Animation, what I really see it is as a stepping stone for young animators and persons interested in animation in Jamaica and in the Caribbean, that they'll see it as a means to go forward, to share their voices, share their stories, share their ideas with the world. Because sometimes as animators, as creatives here in Jamaica and in the Caribbean, sometimes you get put down that it's not really viable. That it's not really a viable
option.
Yes, it's not really a viable option for young people to pursue. And I want this to be something that you see that, okay, it's more than just drawing, it's more than just you're wasting time. Like, it is a career, it is an area where you can pursue, where you can share, where you can express yourself. And for it to go further, for us to share ideas with the world, and also to help erase any misconceptions that people may have of the region of Jamaica itself.
Yes, so I like that. So you're trying to help the region to get more of us involved, to tell our stories in creative ways. As we were preparing for this launch, I was saying that the World Cup and the content creators using animation, it just has made, because the World Cup isn't over, although my World Cup is over because Brazil gone home. It has just made the World Cup more interesting, watching the stuff on social media. And I just want to share one of the animated videos I saw on Instagram that just made everything so interesting. let me play this one.
飯が構える何いきなり勝ったやっぱりなボディーリアマルクレスだこれで終わりだすごーやった本当にこれで終わりだまだ力が残っているゴゴゴゴゴングシューシュート何決めた最高のクオリティこのような動画を作りたいならクラスループをダウンロードしてください
All right, so you can see how animation, somebody's saying, sadly, that's AI. Well, that's debatable. Because one of the things is that you can use AI to your advantage. Even though that was used with AI, there are people who will pay you to develop that, you know, even using the AI, because I would not be able to do that. And if you have the tool and can do that, then I can pay you as well to do that. But I don't want to get into any more hot water because I know the creative community is very much divided. But I just wanted to show that, you know, there's a place for it, and more people are making use of it. So Sameque, as you rest a little, we have lots of greetings. So many people are proud of you. And so Darren Wright, we are going to hear from him. And of course, he's not just recording a video and showing himself. He's doing it in animation style, which makes this a unique, one-of-a-kind launch. And it is fitting because it's going with the book, Fundamentals of Animation. So let's welcome Darren Wright to the stage. He's a self-taught animator and a very good friend of Sameque.
Animated on YouTube. I just wanted to take a moment to I never know how to start these things. So, everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when you're seeing this. This is Darren Wright speaking, also known as Redblade Animated on YouTube. I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate my friend and co-worker Sameque Nelson on finally having her book published. I know what it's like to spend countless hours working on something, whether it's for work, for fun, or simply just because you have an idea that you want to bring to life. Creative projects always come with their ups and their downs, and as an animator myself, I've experienced the excitement of seeing an idea come together, but also the challenges and the setbacks, long hours that happen behind the scenes, and in between frames, so to speak. While working with Sam on the animation promoting this book, I could really feel the passion behind it. And just between you and me, here's a little exclusive I can probably give out. But I was actually there when she came up with the idea for the book. Yeah. When I first saw everything she had written down, I was honestly amazed. And I think you should buy it. Not because, I know her or because I helped promote the book, but because I've seen firsthand how passionate she is about teaching. It shows in the way she talks about her students and the way she approaches helping others learn. And if you ever end up taking one of her classes, maybe don't use AI. Don't. Just stick to what you know. If anyone is going to write a book to help students learn animation, Sameque was definitely the person to do it. And I truly believe that she has the reader's best interest at heart. So buy the book. Not just because I said it, but because genuinely I do think what she's doing is genuine. I just said genuine twice. Once again, congratulations, Sam. You've turned an idea into something that will help countless aspiring animators, and that's something worth celebrating.
Congratulate you on such a milestone, publishing your own.
So now we're gonna have Ron Walsh. He is a co-worker and an animation teacher, and he also is bringing greetings. And so Let's welcome him as well.
Sameque, I want to congratulate you on such a milestone. Publishing your own book. I know it was hard work. I know you spent nights and days and you worked hard on this book. And so I want to congratulate you. I am aware of the intricacies of being a teacher and I know how it is to put content together. And this is a fantastic job that you have done. I'm proud of you. From the Business and Technology Department of Arden High School, we're also proud of you. Thumbs up. Well done.
All right. And I believe Samequa's parents, yes, are here. Now, when we were giving out the prize at our publishing summit up by the Technology Innovation Summit at UTech, Sameque wasn't able to accept her certificate, but her mom was there and her mom is also joining us live. So I'm going to welcome, she was just here. ¿Qué pasa? What happened? Camelia Nelson. All right, we're having some technical difficulty. She was just in studio. I'm not sure what has happened, but Sameque, I believe you have some questions for the audience coming from the book. So while we work on the technical challenges to get your parents to come be a part of this proud moment, can you ask these questions and maybe we have a surprise prize for somebody. So go ahead with the question.
Okay, so I have a couple of them. A couple of questions. So the first one, which this will show you persons are paying attention. So what is the name of one early animation device?
What is the name of one early animation device?
Yes, one of them was said in my presentation, so let's see who was listening.
Corda says Magic Lantern, and that's the first verse. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, awesome sauce. Very good, very good. All right, second question, Sameque.
Second question. All right, so who was the first animated movie star?
Who was the first animated movie star? Let's see who's gonna get that.
The character was featured in, so I think the character was featured in the animation journey.
Is that Magic Lamb?
No.
Is that Snow White?
No.
Oh, gosh.
Ask
the question again. Who was the first?
First animated movie star.
This is not Snow White. Is it Felix the Cat?
Yes, yes it is.
Felix the Cat, yeah.
It's not fair though, because he did the animation.
Oh, so you can't participate, but we are learning. You see, you need to know the industry so you can be a master of this thing. Awesome sauce. All right, we're going to take a break and bring on Mrs. Camelia Nelson to come and bring her greetings as we congratulate her daughter on this fantastic feat. So I'm going to add her to the stage just now. Mommy, take it away.
Oh. Okay, thank you very much. I am also here with our father, Mark Nelson. Hope you guys are hearing us.
We are seeing you and hearing you. Very good.
Okay. Put it up a bit. Yeah. So we just want to say congratulations to Sameque. You did it, you know, and you did it in the animated voice. We're so proud of you. I mean, seeing your first book come to fruition is truly amazing. It's a remarkable achievement and testament to your dedication, hard work, and passion. I remember that summer after your first year of teaching, you took on the task of putting the book together. And I know it took quite a bit, but but you stuck to it. You did stick to it. So your hard work, the commitment in writing the book is admirable.
Oh yes, yes. Big up and a whole heap of congrats. We have a script here, but she really gone off the script and take away all of the something. I don't have anything to say. But just big up yourself. And what I can say, I remember the night we were sitting on the veranda and you were saying, "Hey, Daddy, I can't find any material at all." And I turned to her and said, "Hey, if you can't find it, it means you're gonna have to create it." And she grabbed it and she ran with it. And at the end, we're seeing the fruit of all of that. So a lot of big up, and I know that you not only inspire your students, but there are a lot of students and parents and so on across the Caribbean themselves who will be inspired by you. I know, yeah. So what? We have AI, whether you're positive or you're negative. There's still a lot of real work to be done as it relates to animation and all those things. So we fear not, and we're going to be sending out some more volumes in short order. So look out for the other volumes because we're here to inspire, and Sameque has taken up the mantle, and she's definitely running with it. So once again, big up yourself and enough congratulations, girl. And we'll be here to support you when you're doing the other material.
Okay, and I would just like to add to that, because we talk about your book will serve as resource for students, not just Jamaica, but in the Caribbean. But I just want to say a special thank you to the Bamboo Spark team for partnering with you and helping you to accomplish this. A very big up to them, as we'll say in Jamaica. I also want to say, Sameque, continue to be inspired and to inspire others your journey forward. And may this be the first of many significant achievements. As I said, it's not just textbook, but the stories that you have, the ideas in your head, it's a lot, and you need to start writing those stories as well. May the Lord continue to bless you, guide you, and protect you in all that you do. And we wish you success. Love you.
And for all the Brazil folks, I feel for you, but my team went out quite early as well, so me know on a feel. But
Yeah.
let's move on. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh gosh. Yes. Yeah, Jamaican parents real proud, and you heard it. If you're looking for a material and you can't find it, go create it. And they just put in a plug for Bamboo Sparks right there. So if you have a story to tell, a story of overcoming something, or your passion, or you want to teach something, one of the best ways to get it across, to get it to the masses, is to put it in a book. And even if you're not selling many copies of the book creates a stage for you. It opens doors. Because if Sameque, and she will, gets an interview with some big name animator, then she can get her message or big influencer to the masses, and the book will play a key part of that. One of the best ways to get, a TED Talk, to go on TV, all of those things start with a book. And so Bamboo Sparks will help you to get that out, and that's Bamboo with a U. Let me just take you to the website a little bit, and then Sameque, you're going to tell us a little bit more about the making of this book for those who are thinking. And many people think that writing a book is very, very hard, and we want you to take us through that as we wind down. So this is Bamboo Sparks. We say, publish with us, transform lives, build a legacy. And Sameque is building a legacy with this book. She's leaving her footprints, she's leaving her mark, and we want to get it into the hands of the right people. By law, 2 copies are to be placed in the National Library. So that is already contributing to heritage. And we like to call ourselves legacy builders, transformational legacy builder, and this is transformational work that Sameque is doing. And so you have a story to tell, an expertise, you want help, because self-publishing, you know, the industry is growing, but many people still find it daunting. They don't have the time. They want somebody to manage the process for them. Bamboo Sparks is here to help you. We want to give you that platform that can, which is the book, that can enhance your career, that can be a good side hustle. You know, books help to fund 50% of my doctoral tuition because of the programs that you can create. So I look forward to some of the amazing things that Sameque will do. A book gives you authority, it unlocks doors. It's a tool for transformation, hope, healing. It creates an opportunity for greater impact and increased income, and you can reach more people. So go check it out. It's a spark. We give you a start. And if you just want individual services, Bamboo Spark is there. If you just want editing, cover design, different parts of it. And maybe Sameque can also join us, you know, as the key. If you want your book animated and stuff, maybe that's something we can add to our repertoire. But we also want to encourage you to go get the book. The book is currently on Amazon, and it will soon be available in Jamaica. We're going to use 7 Crave, and we're going to get it into different stores. And so all you have to do is go to the Amazon store and go check it out. See there, she has already gotten 1 review. We need more reviews, folks. Go and get it, and she will have books here locally. So in the chat, we put a link, a Google link, that you can click on to pre-order the book from her. Sameque, what's the cost of this book? Again, in Jamaican dollars, how much is it?
I think it's about $3,500.
About 3,500, and it's in color, people. It's in color. So go get it. 3,500 or 4,000, because it's in color, but it is a good book. All right. So talk to us, Sameque. How long did it take to write this book? Because I hear Darren talking about he was there. Your dad talking about challenging you to write this book. How long did it take to write this book?
Before I say how long it takes, that the cost for the book is also very reasonable and less than most textbooks, with chock full of information. So I think it took me about a year to write the book. How I figured that is when I was finished, and I think I was checking it over, and I checked my very first save, and it said like June 2024. So like it said June, and then I realized we're near June again. I was like, oh, it took me about a year to write the book. Wow. Like I didn't realize that's the amount of time that had passed.
1 whole year. Wow.
Yes, I probably would have taken less time, but I was also working at the same time. I was still teaching in between and working on a project for a book, actually a children's book, with someone during that time. So that cut into the time to write the book.
Very good. We're so proud of you. And audience, if you have questions, comments, now is the time. Sameque, give me your email again so that I can put it in the comments for those who want to contact you. It's
nelson.sameque@gmail.com.
Okay, so you can email her to order, to book her to come and speak. So we want to encourage you to do that. We're bringing this to a close, but we still have some more notes of congratulations. We have from Kevin Jackson. Kevin Jackson, give me a second here, is an animator and one of your lecturers from you, and I'm sure he's so proud of you.
You've always shown, passion and interest in this. Hi everyone, my name is Kevin Jackson and I am proud of Sameque Nelson. Sameque, congratulations. You've been an animation student of mine back in the day, and you always show dedication. You've always shown passion and interest in this art form, and to see you become and an animation teacher or the animation teacher at Arden High School, and taking the pioneering even further by creating this fundamentals of animation textbook for our students, pursuing animation just in general. It is an amazing feat to see. It is an amazing achievement, and I have to congratulate you on this. It is not easy to write, much less publish a book, and you have accomplished it. And I just want to see all the best for you. So all the success with this book. I believe it is a tremendous contribution to the animation community, to Jamaica, to the Caribbean, to the world, right? I'm looking forward to seeing you publish even more books or just material attached to this book that will help our students to really hone the craft of animation and, to really just further make a mark on the animation industry in Jamaica. Very proud of you, Sameque.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. So we have a question here from Odane. Where did you get the information to write the book?
All right, so that is an excellent question as well. So it came from several areas, several places. So I would Google information. So a lot of research. I go to YouTube as well. Information I learned through my 3 years at UWI, and information I'd learned in my 2 years of doing animation and game design at Arden. I actually had a notebook, which I don't have with me right now, but a thick notebook that I would write down notes into at high school, and I would use that as well. There are a few times in class where I would just open up to a page, and that's where I would teach my class from. So I don't know if those students remember this thick gray book I had, and I had notes. So that's where I got my information from. So there you
Awesome sauce. And you should not discount that, when I was doing my doctoral studies, out of that whole thing, what I learned, I wrote 4 books. And so this is already you taking what you're learning, and then you're testing it in real time. So this is not just a book. This is a book based on what you're seeing and experience in the field. And so I want to encourage friends, if your school don't have this, check out if your school offers animation and game design, or you want to just get this book into libraries just to introduce. All of us went to a high school for the most part. Buy one of the books and give it to the school library, and join the Animation Network. Every member of the Animation Network that you're a part of, Sameque, should buy this book and promote it. They should make it a welcome. Whenever you join, welcome. Here's the book. Here's one of our stars. And make sure it is used. So, and that's one of the things that you can do, beyond, yes, it's a textbook, or you could have your own club. It could be the book of the month in the Animation Network, or online, do stuff. Just like when you're asking the quiz and the questions and everything here, you can take that online too and help to promote the book, and they buy the book and they come to a session and they learn more, So there are many ways to get the word out. And your uncle says, Mr. Green, he's so proud of you, and he got a copy already. And so every family member should buy it. Our job at Bamboo Spark is to give you a start. It only takes a spark to get the fire going. And so most authors sell 300 to 1,000 books in its lifetime. And so we've taken on a mission, all right? Since it seemed to be a challenge, we'll help you to give you the foundation to sell your first 1,000 copies. And we do things like this to assist you in the process. So animation clubs, you need this book, and we want more to rise up. Show the schools what you want. Don't wait. So if there's no table, Sameque, for you, make your own table and get the word out, because you're passionate. And career week and all of those things. From your child, you wanted to do this, and look at where you are now. So you can teach others to dream that, your dream is possible. Many people can't even afford the money because you said publishing is expensive, and you took a chance, and look there, you got a publishing prize. It didn't cost you anything. And so there's a lesson and a message in that. And I want to say big up, and don't be daunted even by slow sales, or if it is slow. If there is no table, make your own table, my girl, because what you've done is phenomenal. The book is good, and we need to know the roots of things, before going forward. So as we bring this evening to a close, what would be your final words to other authors, animators out there? What would you want to say to them?
Another really good question. What would I want to say to any young authors, writers, animators, scriptwriters, storyboarders, etc.? Well, similar to what was stated earlier, introducing me, to, I believe once you can hold a pencil, you can draw. So that's one thing. Another thing is that don't shrink yourself or make yourself small, right? You have something that's worth sharing, that's worth putting out to the world. And there's this quote that's attributed to Walt Disney himself that says, "The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing." Right? So sometimes we talk a lot to say, somebody should do this, or it would be nice if this happened, or, things like that. But it's when you start to do the thing, right? So you don't just say, "Oh, I want to do this, oh, want to write a book, oh, I want to help this person," like to actually carry through, to actually begin doing what you keep talking about.
All right. You see, she young and wise, folks. Invite her to come and give talks and to inspire. And the best thing you can do is go get the book. We want you to get it, give it to libraries. And if you have a link, Ministry of Education, if you have a link in another island or elsewhere, this book is a text for the Caribbean, not just Jamaica. So if you have a link, if you can open a door, yes, please open a door. And I'm going to put back her email there. Open the door, man. Fly the door so that this book can do what it was intended to do. We want to big up Dr. Zoe Simpson, who was the publishing manager working with Sameque on this project. So in Bamboo Sparks, we collaborate with other publishers, and we have a unique way of working and bringing books to life. And so the project manager for this was Dr. Zoe Simpson. And without you, this book would not see the light of day. And so on behalf of Sameque and Bamboo Sparks, Dr. Simpson, big up yourself. Thank you for working with Sameque. I know she was instrumental in reshaping the title and everything to bring this book to pass with excellence, because that's one of the things. A lot of people, it's so quote unquote easy to publish these days that they just throw up anything on Amazon, and we wanted this to be done professionally. And so we hire the best we can find, and we take the time to go through. And Sameque, it was a pleasure working with you. You never give us no trouble. Some authors can't make up their mind, they can't do this, they can't do that. You were very clear on what you wanted. And is there anybody you personally want to big up and thank as we bring the show to a close?
Okay, so this might be one where you have to stop me again. There are a lot of people to give with thanks and big ups to. I guess the most and biggest big up would be to the Most High. He is the one that gave me the strength and the ability to even put together all of this in the first place. After that, so I'm trying to go in order of importance. After that's my parents, of course, right? So that the father, then your mother, right? So my parents who encouraged me to put this book together in the first place, who told me to say like, all right, you say you're having issues finding information, just do it, just go ahead, you go to school for it already, like just do that. My friends, especially those who helped to put this book together. So that's Darren, Red Blade, you see him there. So he created the illustrations that are inside the book. So really like that one. So really big thanks to Darren for that. He's been amazing the whole time. Big up to Dane. He did the voiceover and was here earlier. He's really great friend of mine, amazing friend of mine. So Carter was my first editor. So when it was initially written, I was like, okay, we want this to, be put together properly. So Carter, big up to you, big thanks to you for being my editor. There was big up artist, big up Dr. Zoe Simpson, who was my publishing manager the whole time. My friends, my family. Big up to the very first group of students I taught. So that's 2022, 2023, grade 12 and 13 I had. They're the real big inspiration to writing the book because I was just up at night finding information, throwing things together. Essentially, they were my guinea pigs, testing out the information, testing out ideas I had, testing out classwork ideas, homework ideas, projects. So if any of them are here, I guess. To my year mates, cohort mates from UE, them as well. You guys were there where we're learning all this stuff in the first place. Is there anyone else? There's a lot of people to be go. Anyone I didn't mention, family, friends, right? Those who already bought a copy, those who encourage, those who send the link around. Bamba Sparks, of course, for being my publisher overall. So just big up to everybody. Everyone online right now supporting, big up yourself. It's great. So yeah, a lot of people to thank.
You did good. You did good. You did good. So, congratulations again, Sameque. And then we invite you to, after the stream has ended, it's on YouTube. So just share it, share it, share it. And remember, spread the word. There's an animation textbook. And if you forget the name of it, I'm showing it for the last time. Fundamentals of Animation, a companion guide for Caribbean students. Is right there on the screen. Thank you guys for showing up. And I want to say, keep showing up. That's how success is made. Keep showing up. I don't want a copyright strike, so I'm not going to play it. But keep showing up for Sameque long after this launch. To all my Brazilian fans, it's a sad day for us. But chin up. Let's try to do this in the next 4 years. Congratulations, Sameque, and take care, everybody. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.